Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
Hey, it's Mike, back with a second stream in a single day. It's like the old days, except for not. I just wanted to pop on. I have my nightcap ready. I am tired, but there's a bunch of people in my bed, meaning Jill, Jojo. He was there a second ago. Eden. They're watching some show that I just don't want to watch. And so I thought I would come and spend a moment with my adoring audience. Linkovich Chomsky, Rhaegar. I streamed today. I did. It was a short stream with Doug, is what it was called. I was just putting it on there. I have the same shirt on. Lo and behold. I feel like my camera is aimed up a little bit too high. Is that better? Is that better? Shaggy Bear, woof, 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 woof. Good question. Meow, 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 meow. So, today, back. I haven't had this for a minute. Jack Daniel's Honey Tennessee Whiskey and some Kettle Brand Crinkle Cut salt and pepper. Salt and fresh ground pepper. And a little ASMR for you. Shaggy's hi. Hi. How's everybody doing this fine evening? I hope you're doing well. Feeling well. Feeling well, doing good. I hope you're doing good and feeling well. And I hope you're feeling good and doing well. It can go both ways. I mean, grammatically, probably not, but who cares about grammar these days anyways? Drinking absinthe. Oh my. Tell me what that is like. I'm tempted to drop the link in the description to have you on and describe that to me, because I don't know. I don't even know if I've know anybody who's drunk absinthe. Shaggy Bear, you want to come on? Do you have a Hold on. I feel like every time I do this, it's a mistake. Maybe you should just describe from the chat. Describe from the chat what is absinthe like? I'd really like to know. Feeling no pain. I'm feeling no pain as I sit here either. I'm sure I'll feel some a little later. Doran, Emperor Constantine would love that shirt. I drank absinthe before, says Rhaegar. It's not that great. Well, what is it? What's the experience of drinking absinthe? I'm really curious now. Not that I want to run out and get some absinthe or anything. I've had my experiences with the substances of mind alteringness. I don't know. Zippy says, I've had absinthe, the real stuff, in Sweden. It killed me. True story. How you doing, Zip? Zippity-doo-dah. It's just strong liquor. Nothing special about it. Really? After everything you see in the movies and on TV and the stories, it's just strong liquor. Is that true? Is that real? Then what's the big deal? Why is it outlawed in certain places? I mean, well, I guess moonshine is outlawed too in certain places. Zippy is right. I also died, but I came back to life. Wow. It must make you feel like Jesus. Absinthe is like Everclear, but less fun. Absinthe makes you hallucinate. Hallucination. What do you guys think about hallucinating? Do you think it's like... Because I know in the Bible, it says not to take drugs. Pharmakia is the Greek word for sorcery. It's also the word where we get the word pharmacy, drugs, right? What's up, Risey? Now I kind of want to drop the link in the chat. I don't know, Risey. Could you come on and not swear? I know, right? I don't really want to turn it into the degenerate stream with "Make America Godly Again" on my shirt. It would seem a little hypocritical. Unless you come on and I can witness to you. Jesus hung out with, whores, and not calling you a whore. That's not what I'm saying. Tax collectors, not calling you a tax collector. I can try. Random mics. Wow, look at the peeps. All right, you know what? This is gonna be a mistake. All right, I'm gonna drop it one time. One time. Don't share it out. Just if you're here, come on in. No swearing. You know how I am about that. Did you have that shirt made or did you buy it? Actually, the twins, the Muerte and Mr. Dead in His Pocket, they buy me shirts. They buy me all my Trump shirts. They buy me my Make America Godly Again shirt. So they have more shirts for me for the next time we go have barbecue. He just called us whores. Oh, free for all. Yeah, Zippy, come on in. Not hung out, but I think he walked among them to evangelize. Well, I mean, that's hanging out, right? I mean, how would you define hanging out if not being in a location with someone for a period of time? I mean, he broke bread with him, right? Ladies and gentlemen, from the land down under, making his second appearance on the Blacklist Universe channel, Risey Lee.
I don't know how to follow through with that. That was too much of a good intro. You got me beat there, mate.
And from locations unknown, waddling down at our feet because he's only 6 inches tall, the pug himself, Smug. What's up, Smug?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, look, you got 2 Aussies on here now.
2 Aussies, bloody hell.
It's an invasion.
What are you drinking tonight, Risey?
Whatever's cheapest that I've got.
What boxed wine are you into tonight?
Yeah, it's called Coolabah.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why it's called that. I didn't ask the creators. I just brought it.
Mail check says, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm asking to get beat up, but I wish you hadn't fallen out of CG. I appreciate the sentiment, Mail check. I wish things had gone a different way myself. Hanging out usually entails hanging in an approval of behaviors thereof. I don't know. I can hang out with Smug Pug and Risey here, and they know I don't approve of everything everybody does. I don't know particular Risey.
No, yeah, like I always say to people, I don't know why you even give a damn about me, because I'm like, I'm a bad person. I'm not a bad person, but
we're all bad
honest person.
I'm a little concerned because the last time I was hanging out on a Mike S. Miller stream, something very bad happened to his channel.
Remind me.
It was struck by Liam when I was
right. Oh, were you pretending to be Liam?
Right as you're campaigning for Lone Star 3.
Were you pretending to be Liam?
Well, I came in with the fake Liam name. I don't know how anyone could think that I was. We sound completely different.
Oh wait, you were fake Liam. You are definitely that what's his name from that Oz show. You're definitely him now.
Oh, Zombie
Fake
Nomicon? Oh, that was
Zombie Nomicon. Yeah, thank
that
you.
was a-
I knew it.
That was one of the other smug pugs.
One of the other.
There's
Are you
many.
Legion?
We're a little
That,
cabal.
yeah. Well, you know how there's other Risey. I guess that's other smug pug.
Smug Pug is Legion. Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna change your. Hold on.
Yeah, I was responsible for Mike's channel getting hit, NASA's channel getting hit. Not Testify though, and SWC. That was their doing themselves.
You're a monster.
Look at my cute little face. How could this cute little face be responsible for anything?
It's the fact that it's cute that makes it notorious.
Da says he is not zombie Pugicon. That's an odd way to Pugicon. I kind of like the sound of that. Yo, what's up, Pixel Trader? How you been, bro? So what are you guys up to? What time is it there in the land down under? Although how many time zones are there in from Sydney to Perth?
I think there's 3. I think Risey's 3 hours behind me. It's 5:30 in the afternoon here for me.
Yeah, it's 3:30 for me.
So, Risey, you're in Perth?
Yep.
Let me ask you something. This is a flat earther question. Are there any flights from Perth to South Africa?
I usually just take a kangaroo to get there.
A friend of mine, a very, very dear friend of mine, really got into the whole flat earth thing and kept sending me a bunch of stuff to watch. And one of the things they said is that on a globe Earth, you see, Perth and South Africa really aren't that far apart. But on a flat Earth, there's like there's thousands and thousands of miles apart. So whenever you're trying to get a flight from Perth to South Africa or back the other way, the connecting flight is usually like in India or someplace else, which is like, according to Flat Earth, a straight line between the two.
Yeah, I've got a lot of theories about this, Mike. I don't really want to say them here on your channel.
No, you must now.
No, we can't because
Come on. As long as they don't get my channel struck.
that's the thing. It will get your channel struck.
It will?
This will be the second time an Australian guest has gotten Mike's channel struck.
No, because Liam wasn't a guest.
No, I was, and I'm Australian. Like, responsible for getting your channel struck.
Fair enough.
We're not responsible. Screw you. I'm not a party to your Liam love fest.
I was just watching the stream you did with Doug a few hours ago, Mike, and I actually loved the part where Doug said he doesn't like well-read user. I need to get that clipped because I want to rub that in well-read's face as much as possible.
Well, you do realize when you're the co-host of Well-Read Streams, Smug, he's basically saying that about you as well.
Oh, it's fine. It doesn't bother me. But I think it bothers Well-Read, so I need to rub it in. Salt in the wound.
You can't let other people's opinions bother you.
Exactly.
Is Australia flipping for Trump? Trump.
I love Trump.
Yeah,
he's pretty cool.
It was pretty popular here.
Yeah. I know that my I don't know what you say. It's not really. I'll just call him my employer, Shadiversity. He's a very conservative guy. So I think I haven't talked to him specifically about Trump, but he's I don't know, a lot of conservatives in Australia. Doesn't seem like there would be, but
It depends. Depends what circles.
I mean, you're all descended from criminals, so
it's probably
but trust me, there's a bunch of prima donnas that like want to make Australia
again?
somewhat air quotations friendly, and I look at them as like I'm like, look, we are a country descendant of criminals, and shit, I got to be careful how much I say.
You're basically
Um,
like prison planet, right? It's like you're the prison
we're
colony.
Mad Max Town, yo.
Yeah. How did you guys go from being a penal colony to your own country? What was there a revolution or something?
I think we got a bunch of politicians into office that were like air quotations flying rainbow flags and just being somewhat air quotations queer. Can I say that word?
Air quotations queer.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's what they were. And that's what made our country soft again. And you know, they raised up our alcohol prices, they raised up our cigarette prices, and they also implemented multiple God. I'm trying to be good here. Multiple signs where they just say you can't smoke here, 30 feet away from here. And I'm like,
yeah, they pull that crap here too.
F you, dude.
Yeah. And Rhaegar Targaryen points out that you don't want a penal colony getting soft.
When I went to Japan, it was actually like the opposite of Australia. So in Australia, you can smoke outside, but you can't smoke inside. In Japan, it's like there's only select places you can smoke outside, but inside in restaurants and in clubs, you can smoke wherever you want. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, Japan
Wait, you can smoke in clubs?
Yeah, in Japan, most of them.
I think
screw
Japan
screw Australia.
given
I'm
up on
moving to
their-
Japan.
I don't
As soon
think
as
they've
I can
given up
feel
on
it,
their
I wanna move to
smoking
Japan.
culture there. No.
Yeah. But yeah, outside, not so much. They've got these like giant glass rooms. So you go into like the giant glass room and smoke in there. And it's probably a death trap because it's just smoke everywhere. But it was great.
Yeah,
I dig it.
but they eat a lot more fish and they get a lot more seaweed. So I don't know if that they have much more lung cancer than America does. They probably smoke way more. I'm gonna look it up.
I want to answer your question earlier, Mike. So Australia was a collection of penal colonies, like each state itself was a penal colony, and then in 1901 they federated all the states, and Australia was born. Before that, it was like, I guess similar to America, how all your states were like separate, like weren't they like French colonies and British colonies, and then they all came together.
Well, they were colonies and then they became states, and then but back when they said states back then, states meant country. So it really was 13 little countries. And then we formed the United. I mean, it's kind of like what Europe's pretending to do now. Except we're more, unified. Although back then we weren't, man. If you read some of the stuff about like a lot of the states just absolutely hated each other back then. It was kind of a miracle that we like I was here. Well, my ancestors were, but that they united to fight the Brits.
Hey,
Zippy wants 50 countries. Zippy, come on in.
fighting the Brits unites any people.
I was about to say, yeah, anyone that doesn't like the Queen is a good friend of mine.
Italy, Germany, and Japan united to fight the British once upon a time. It's just the British. There's something about them that's so unlikable. No offense to any British viewers.
I think it's Charles.
Yeah, nothing against them. It's just their Royal Republic sort of shit is just so smug. Like, no offense to you, just so goddamn smug that they're unlikable.
Risey.
The Lord's name.
The Lord's name, man.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here, Mike.
You know what? Let's just take a second here. of everything you say, of all the bad things all the profanities you utter, you're a professing Christian. You should not be breaking one of the 10 commandments on a whim.
Yeah, no, but the thing is that I know that God. I will take up those terms with God when I speak to Him. He'll be like, "Yeah, you've got like a 9,000 list of how many times you used my name in vain," and I'm like, "Dude, but it was just to make a point." And if that's bad, and he sanctions me to hell afterwards,
Do you know what
that's
in
on
vain
him.
means? Do you know what in vain means?
My fault?
No, it means without purpose. Speaking the Lord's name without purpose.
Well, I think it would have been without purpose because I didn't even realize I said it. Like I
I know
said, I apologize.
that's the point. I just suggest you try to keep that one out of your lexicon.
I will try to keep that out of my lexicon. I think that's a made-up word, but I'm not sure.
What's that you're reading, Mike? Are those potato chips?
Yeah, these are Kettle Brand crinkle cut.
Oh, I love
Salt
I
it.
and
knew
fresh
someone
ground-
was eating chips.
Oh yeah. Are you not watching, Risey?
I'm watching and but there's a delay from like the mobile to the live stream.
Can you go turn down the air conditioner?
I do like your T-shirt though.
Oh, thank you, sir. You need a "Make Australia Godly Again" shirt.
I will probably
So
not do that. That sounds great though.
Not to ingratiate
Mike,
myself
how
with you
you
guys,
doing?
but my nephew is Australian.
Going back to the previous stream, Mike, you mentioned that Shadow the Conqueror was going to be having a leather edition. Is that right?
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Awesome,
I
huh?
got the leather Earthworm Jim, and it's a beautiful looking book. So
Oh, rad.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny because so we can only do a certain number of signed editions because we're printing and shipping and fulfilling out of the East Coast, right? So getting signed stuff from Shad to me to the East Coast has to be a very limited quantity. And so those, I believe, are all going to be leather bound books. And
Do you have a date for launch? Can you give a
No.
pug a tip? Damn.
I'm hoping it launches within a week, but I'm not in control of when they hit the go button. I mean, literally, I have control and I could hit the go button, but I really shouldn't since it's not my campaign. But I built the campaign, so yeah. Hopefully, it's within a week. He's supposed to be working on, or I've heard that he's working on the launch video right now.
So I don't know if you've talked about it yet, but is it? Have you talked about like pages, whether it's colored, black and white? Are there any
It's fully colored. It's full. I mean, it's done. Pencils, inks, letters, colors, and design. So, like I said, we're going to be doing a very limited number of pre-press digital hardback preview editions for certain reviewers to.
What is it? What is a digital pre-press hardback thing?
Have you ever heard of like you go to Amazon and you order a book and they literally create the book like one at a time for you to read?
So it's going to be like the one of the first.
Print on demand. Print on demand. Yeah, it's digital press. So it's not like they don't create. It's I don't know what it must be, some sort of a laser printer or something, because they're not creating like the plates and all that stuff. So like when you're running off thousands of copies of stuff, you want to use plates, like classic, old school printing techniques. But when you're doing, and it gets much cheaper because you can, if you're doing 20,000 copies of a book, you can get the cost of a 48-page book down to like, 70 cents or something like that. But when you're printing them off one at a time, you're in the I don't even know for a 48 page. I bet you're probably paying $5 a book just to print it.
That's a massive difference.
Yeah. So that's why it's nice when you can, do large print runs with, and when you add multiple covers, like each cover you add when you're doing that sort of thing is only like another $100 because all they have to do is swap the plates out. Well, they have to make the plates and then they swap the plates out. So yeah, it's nice when you can do that because it really does. And in part, that's why I did the Lone Star for the Troops thing, because not only do I get to give books to the troops, but it increases my print run, which lowers the overall cost of printing.
I'm going to have to go buy some kettle chips now, Mike. Thanks a lot.
They sound good, don't they? They're really here.
I like that you just explained that because that's pretty much what I assumed with these covers.
Yeah,
and like not covers, but like printing as well initially. And
yeah,
so it's good to hear from like someone that actually has done it. I've spoken to a few other people, but they usually just like have like multiple complaining reasons about certain things. Hey, howdy, Pope Fire.
Papaya. Yeah, we're doing tip-in sheets, Zippy. So they're gonna have them in Australia. Shad's gonna sign them. They're gonna send them to me. I'm gonna sign them. I'm considering even doing a real quick head sketch on every single one.
Oh, on every book?
Well, every signed one.
Oh.
Because, like I said, there's a limited number. He's only doing... Okay, I'm going to tell you guys something that hasn't been announced yet.
Oh, nice.
So, shh. Keep it quiet. There's only 17 of us here. So you know how Shad has his book, Shadow of the Conqueror, the novel?
Yeah.
Well, we're taking advantage of this campaign to do a limited edition web press because Shadow of the Conqueror is all print on demand from Amazon. So there's never been an official print run of Shadow of the Conqueror. So we're going to be doing the novel, the second edition of the novel, as an actual set print run and as a leather-bound collector's edition. So he's already sold over 30,000 of the novel to his fan base. So if they're like any good percentage of them, it should be a really, really good campaign.
Oh no, you've got DA Talks, the journalist, in the chat, Mike. Now everybody's going to know.
Hey, DA. Shh. Shagadelic? Who is Shagadelic? I don't know this person. I'm going to let him in, though.
I like that name. Careful, it might be a penis.
What up?
A nice person.
Shagadelic.
What's up?
Introduce yourself.
It's your boy Shaggy.
It's our boy Shaggy. All right. There it is. What do you got to bring to the table, brother?
Shit, I don't know.
Can you keep the swearing down, please?
That's a tough one, but okay.
Dude, I'm Australian and I'm doing better than this.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, the absinthe guy.
Is absinthe?
He's drinking
Wait,
absinthe.
give me some absinthe. Wait, actually, no, that's a bad idea. Risey never wakes up right.
So does that stuff make you hallucinate, Shag?
No.
It just makes you
Drunker.
drunker.
Drunker. I like this guy.
This is a first for the Blacklist Universe channel. That is a very cool spoon thing, though. What is that?
Absinthe spoon.
It's an absinthe. You have your own absinthe spoon.
A couple of
It
them.
doesn't look very green though. Wasn't absinthe supposed to be green?
I think it's the camera, like the lighting. I
Oh,
can see the green. Yeah, there you go. There's the green.
it just makes you drunker. All right, good to know. Not a Saint says I'm drinking as well, Shaggy. Beer, not the hard stuff. Well, I'm drinking. This
I'm
is
drinking beer too.
Tennessee. Tennessee honey, Jack Daniels, and Risey's drinking some weird stuff I can't remember the name of.
Yeah, it's
Got some scotch there.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's cheap wine. Getting back.
Zippy says the stuff I had looked a lot darker green. Well, it might be the camera. Shag, is it darker than it looks on the screen? It's kind of milky.
Gets milky when you put the water and the sugar in it.
This guy's hilarious. I don't know what's gonna happen next.
So, no, does Scooby get drunk too, or just hungry while Shaggy is passed out?
Give him Scooby's nags.
Shag, you're pretty chill, bro. Pretty chill. Wow, there's a lot of new names in here. Why? Interesting. Got drunk of absinthe with some friends, and we all had trippy dreams.
Well, it's not my fault because I definitely didn't share this stream, so it's not on me.
Yeah, what is short nightcaps? Maybe because I put nightcap. Shag, how'd you find your way in here, brother?
I've watched you for a long time, bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Right
Used to be
on.
Shaggy. Used to be Shaggy Cuz, but
Oh, okay.
my YouTube channel got banned.
For what? Did
I
Smug
don't know.
Pug go on there?
Wrong thing, maybe.
Wrong thing. Too much. You've had too much to think, Shag.
Maybe
Oh.
so.
I love this guy. Look. His microphone's like almost in his mouth. You rocked it. It's epic. My ninja. You rocked it.
I know.
That's
I know.
some
I put
old
the link in the
Rome
last
Total War.
What is that? Video game?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like the.
That
those
seems like a lot. You're just talking. You're just talking to us while you're updating your goddamn Rome stream.
No, I don't
God
stream.
damn it! I said the Lord's name in vain again. I'm sorry, Mike.
You did. Say sorry to Jesus.
At least I realized it that time.
That's good. Baby steps. DA Talks is here to explain what he's done.
No, actually,
Oh
my Twitter is.
God,
I
not
was just
Dane.
joking. I didn't know that you put the link in the StreamYard, in the live chat, or else I would have come on unwantingly way sooner. Unwanted.
DA Talks.
Wait, is it still back up there if you like back up far enough? I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we
won't
need
tell
more. We
people
need
how
more.
to-
We need more people chatting so that disappears into the ether.
Yeah, I won't tell people how to easily find it, but there's like a way that you can. I don't think you can just scroll up and do it, but there's a way.
What's up, DA? First time on my channel.
Yeah, first time caller, long time not listening.
Long time stalker.
Long time stalker.
How's it going, guys?
Are you
Well,
drinking
all right.
tonight? Are you drinking tonight, Dean?
No, I don't drink. I just do.
Dean doesn't drink. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't read comics. He doesn't
just
care about
smokes crack.
anything. He gets his kicks out of just shitting on people on
I
YouTube.
snort coke. Thank you very much, Mike S. Miller.
Wait,
I
what'd you
don't
say?
smoke crack. I snort coke. Okay.
Oh, okay. There you go. Sorry.
Jeez.
This
I had
is-
slightly off.
Dean, this is a Christian channel.
Well,
The only-
he
Yeah.
said smokes crack before I said snorts coke.
The
okay?
only drug we get high on here is Jesus.
Exactly.
Shagadelic is now moving into
Smoke it. Deal with it.
his sensory deprivation chamber. Look at him. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Shag, you're too chill, man. DA, so what was the deal with the ambush of Doug today?
I didn't know it was an ambush. Nasser had told me that he invited Doug. Like that's what I thought Doug knew because I knew. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't there to ambush Doug. That's not really how I do shit.
Yeah.
I don't
Language
even like
will-
confrontations usually.
Oh, come off it, Dean.
I know.
I don't like
You're Mr.
confrontations.
Non-confrontational down here. All right,
Right.
Dean.
Well,
all right.
actually, to be fair, honestly, look, Mike, I love you. You know, you're a cool guy. But after what I found out, like what Doug Tenaple, he called me a degenerate, drug fucked a loser or some shit. Fuck Doug Tenaple.
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Language.
Hating on the old
Yeah.
dirt worm.
Yeah, stop that language, you drunk degenerate.
Well, he said it about me. That's the thing.
So
Like,
you're
Doug
upset
can throw
because you're
around
like,
his
only
words
my
and he-
mother
and he
calls
thinks
me a
he's-
degenerate.
I didn't do anything against Doug. I never did anything against Doug. So you know what? Whatever happened to Doug today, he had deserved. He had it coming because he needs to stop throwing around fucking words. I'm sorry, swearing again. Throwing around words that he needs to just actually just own up to.
I can forgive the bad language, Risey, but what's up with the bad audio? That's
I'm on my
Yeah,
mobile. Screw you.
okay. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dean, your voice is a little soft right now. Actually, I'm straining to hear you.
Are you being serious or?
Do you think Dean's a little low, Mike?
Dean? I mean, compared to Risey.
Okay.
I mean, I can
First
tune
goes
my
Fabio,
gain up.
that's not drug use. That's he's just smoking
It's
eucalyptus
tobacco.
leaves. Yeah.
It's tobacco.
It's tobacco, bro.
I believe
Kentucky
it.
tobacco.
Hold in that tobacco. Hold it in as long as possible.
Mike's holding sermon right now. He's got a collection of drunks. He's got DA talks, the ambusher.
Come on.
He's here to absolve us and help us.
We got
become
Smug
better
Pug, the
people.
channel striker,
Yeah, the channel destroyer. The channel,
channel
destroyer.
destroyer.
Also, famous Australian scam artist. You know
No,
who you are.
that was somebody else, but don't
Yeah,
bring
yeah,
him up,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
please.
Yeah, I
Us
was
drug
gonna
smokers
say,
can pray for forgiveness, can we?
Yeah.
That's someone else's name. Me and Smug have never scammed anyone out of money and never actually printed a book backwards wrong.
Backwards twice, Risey. It was backwards.
7 out of
twice.
10.
Doesn't matter.
You know, I went back and I watched the beginning of that stream with Doug. Yeah, Nasser really seems to be upset about something Liam did.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good.
I mean, yeah, he's definitely
Yeah,
upset.
I was actually on that stream, so that was the like it's been going on for a while, but more recently Liam had his Wonder Island stream. I was on there as a guest. I think Finatra was on there. John Malin turned up as well, and NASA was brought up again, and the stream was immediately ended and privated. But I'm guessing someone went to NASA and told him about it.
Yeah, that thing was.
And then that's why Nasser brought Doug on.
I don't know.
I mean, to be fair, I think Nasser has. Oh man.
All right. Bye, Shag. We'll see you in the chat.
Might as well just end the stream now. Your entertainment's gone. No, I think Nasser's had an issue with Doug for whatever reason. I don't know his reasons. For a while, and I think really just any opportunity to confront Doug was probably. I mean, that's what I think was his reasonings, and I could be wrong. But that's
Well,
how
if you've been
comes off to me.
watching the movement from the beginning, you could notice that Nasser and Doug never really got along.
That's not true.
Like even when everyone was getting along, Nasser and Doug never really.
No.
Quotations,
That's not true, dude. Nasser and Doug. I
Really?
mean, yeah,
Well, I don't know about the behind the scenes things, but I only know from what I watched on streams.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same. Like Nasser and I would talk normal, and I don't want to say it's sort of a mentorship kind of a relationship or
Nasser
anything.
mentored you?
Great.
He was trying to explain to me how to write, so like he's really the reason why Lone Star came out as good as it did.
Oh my god, that is so precious. I love it.
Hey man, he writes 20 hours a day, so he's got to have something to teach me, right?
Yeah. You know what? I could write 20 hours a day too. It doesn't mean it's going to be good.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's.
Yeah, it's funny. I suggested some books to him and stuff, and he just swears up and down. And it's like this one thing Stephen King said one time is that just keep writing. Just keep writing. And it's like you're just going to naturally get better at writing. I'm sure you'll get better at writing, but you don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? As far as story structure and rhythm and all this important stuff that you can learn by reading a couple freaking books, right? It's not.
I backed Stardust and Trixie Kane. I think those are like I've had them for like 2 or 3 years, and I've never read them, so I don't even know if his writing's good.
You got better use out of them than I did. I actually read Stardust, and then Nasser sent it to me. I didn't back it. He sent it to me because he wanted my opinion, and then he called me. And
I'm guessing the opinion was unfavorable.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, is it? I'm gonna have to read it now.
Sounds like a ringing endorsement. Everybody, go to Nasser's Amazon and. No,
I thought Brutus was. I won't say the surname because it's a curse word, but Brutus the bad guy. I thought that was okay. That's the only one I've read.
Yeah, I heard.
I haven't read that one.
I heard that it wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
I heard it was pretty good, actually.
Look, I'm sure Nasser will get better over time. There's as much as he writes, it's impossible for him not to. But he could. Anyone can. It's like, look, man. I tell people, I'm a professional artist. I've been a professional for 30 years. I still say you should go back and read, Bridgman and Loomis and brush up and learn stuff and relearn stuff and just try to get better at your craft instead of just grinding your gears until you hope something of a magnum opus pops out of your butt. It's just not going to happen. I mean, it might, but you might win the lottery too, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Everybody go out and buy lottery tickets. That's Mike's financial advice. He said, screw Bitcoin. Go out and buy lottery tickets, everybody. As many as you can. Your whole salary.
Can you imagine if people listened to me 3 years ago about Bitcoin?
I actually, me and a friend, we were both going to put, I think it was $1,000 each into Bitcoin back in I want to say it was like 2012 or 2013, just when it hit $100 US. So we would have had 10. We would have had 10 Bitcoins each, but instead I went and bought a whole bunch of gold and silver. I am a gold and silver bug. I love my precious metals, but sometimes I just think to myself.
From 2020, so what? You're up like 30%, right?
Yeah, the silver actually is really well. I bought the silver at when it was at a real low, but compared to the gains on Bitcoin, it's hard not to be bitter, Mike. It's 10 Bitcoins.
At that same time, I had actually invested my money in some unopened first edition Legend of the Blue Eyes Yu-Gi-Oh booster packs, and those have seen some interesting gains. Yeah. So
if you'd have bought some unopened Pokemon boxes back then, you'd be you'd
Well, I
probably
went
beat
with
Bitcoin.
Yu-Gi-Oh, Mike. What the fuck? I mean, sorry. What do you want from me, man? What do you...
It's actually interesting you mentioned that, Mike. I have 6 unopened Pokemon booster packs from the Wizard of the Coast. I think it's the Neo, so not the original series, but the series after with the Johto Pokemon. One of them's a first edition pack, and I'm
Dude, that stuff's hot right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, it's been hot for a little
super
while.
flipping hot right now. You should
Well,
you should look into offloading that while it's hot.
Well, I'm terrified to open the first edition booster pack because if there's a first edition Lugia card in it, that's worth $20,000. So I just have them sitting in a drawer, unopened.
Hell yeah, I would open them,
Yeah, and then I get nothing,
and then they're worthless.
Let's check out. All right, first edition. Oh, I'm gonna go to eBay. Have you looked lately?
Not lately. I used to follow it. I stopped looking at it.
First edition. Wait, you say first edition?
Yeah, first edition Lugia. So I think it'd be like L.
Oh, UGIA.
Yeah.
Pack. Pokemon first edition Neo Genesis booster pack Lugia artwork unweighed. Unweighed. That's the key thing. Because if you have a very fine grain scale, you can weigh what, because some of the special cards, the chromium cards, the foil cards weigh more by like a gram or something like that, right?
You should share the screen to the audience. You know,
Oh,
maybe the audience wants to see.
This one here is graded, and it's like $5,000. The Lugia card. I heard it was 20,000. Some YouTuber told me it was 20,000. Hey, $5,000. That's still good.
I might grab some.
Oh, wow!
I don't want them now.
Wow, that is
hot. Thanks.
5,000. That's crazy.
There you go. But that's graded, yeah.
Yeah, but
all right. So all these ones that say unweighed, they're totally lying.
Yeah, they've been weighed. They know.
Absolutely.
So why don't you weigh yours, man?
Yeah,
weigh
you
them?
should definitely weigh yours, dude. It's not that much for one of those scales.
Yeah, those scales are like, in fact, you could probably buy one, or you could probably get one just for signing up to like stamps.com.
I might just sell the $1,000. I might just sell the booster pack. I didn't realize they were going for that much.
Yeah, but if you weigh them first, and then you know that you have like one of those chromium cards, chances are like, that's already worth quite a bit.
Smugpug, I'll tell you what. I'll make you a deal. I will trade you a signed copy of Lone Star.
I've got a head sketch Lone Star 1, I think a signed Lone Star 1, then I've got the signed Lone Star 2. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm stocked full of Lone Stars.
Fine. Whatever. Error pack.
Oh, like a misprint?
I guess so.
Oh, sealed staff promo card. I don't know what that is, but
Risey's getting food. Rhaegar believes that Yu-Gi-Oh is gay.
Well, I didn't know that when I made the purchase, Rhaegar. Okay.
Ligovich is calling you nerds. Clearly not calling me a nerd. Pokemon, says Vimri, is even more gay. Not a lot of love. Not a lot of love going on in the chat for your hobbies.
Yeah, you guys' hobbies are dumb. Yeah, who brought up
I'm
cards?
just checking because I've got a.
Sorry.
I bought these a while ago. I've got a graded Shining Magikarp, and it's graded 9.
Oh.
I wonder what that's going for. And I've also got the first edition Shiny Gyarados, and I've also got a first edition Ho-Oh, the Firebird, the opposite of Lugia. But I think it's got scratches on the card somewhere, so I don't know how much that'd be worth.
First edition Gyarados base set holo.
It's the shiny edition, the shiny Gyarados.
Oh, the red one?
Yeah, the red one.
Yeah.
Shiny Gyarados.
That looked like it was
$1,000. And what's that one graded at? Holy moly! I had to stop myself from cursing then.
Graded 8.
That's only an 8. Yeah.
Is that the one you got?
You say you got a 9?
The Shining Gyarados is ungraded, but it's in like a it's in a hard case. The Shiny Magikarp's graded 9 from
You
Neo
should send
Revelation.
it in to be graded if it's if it's protected. You should send that in, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, legitimate.
It costs a lot to
Holy cow. 9.5,
9.5.
35.99. Actually, let's check completed
How
items.
much does it cost, Smug? Because it
Holy
$13,000.
Nikes.
A 10.
That's a 10. 9 goes for 145, 2,000.
Yeah, I might have to send this bad boy in and get it graded. I'm having a look at it now. I don't see any imperfections, but you know, that's just
if that comes back at 10,
Yeah,
you're gonna have to back some original art on Lone Star.
well, I probably would, to be honest. I want to get into the original art.
Dang gum,
Yeah, that's
son.
crazy.
It's insane. Like, what does that Charizard go for?
Like 5,000 at one point?
No, the board. It's the first edition borderless shadowless.
I mean, all Charizards are worth some money, and you compare like relative value to other cards. But,
yeah, who was it? This is the one, right?
Well, it's not that one. That one's only $10.
Reprint.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Holy crap! 13, 14.
That's a 2002 Neo Destiny. I think that's the same one as that.
Here it is. It's the Charizard first edition shadowless, and it's going for $150,000 right now.
Ooh,
Yeah,
it used to be way less than
that. Type in shadowless, Charizard shadowless. Yeah, it should be around here somewhere.
16 right there.
Yeah.
And I think that might be one of those.
I'll put the link in the private chat so you can Save's looking for it.
I know that's probably one of those times where it sold for that much, and it's like the only time it's ever sold for that much.
No way, dude.
Well, the last time I seen
that's just somebody asking for that price.
Well, the last time I seen someone sell one, I think it was for 80,000, and it was sold. So I know one definitely sold for 80,000. So they might be trying to.
It's only.
Hold on, let me go here and then go to completed listings again.
Well, there's one for.
I know, but you want completed listings.
Yeah.
$10,000. That didn't sell. 3,000 sold. Yeah, wasn't one of those sold like at a real auction, not on this stupid?
I think it was at a real auction. I remember reading the news article about it.
Because somebody, I can't remember who it was, but somebody like had it like blinged out and wore it as a necklace.
Baller. That guy never had sex, but.
Well, he probably is now if you can afford to buy those cards.
Or the Charizard as a necklace. Logan Paul or a shiny Charizard.
Oh, I take my statement back. That guy gets
Pokemon
on the
card
leg.
to his latest boxing match.
Never mind. Yeah, that guy gets laid.
First edition Gem Mint 10 sold for $150,000. So crazy, dude. It's a card. Well, I mean, you have like, was that Beeple sold that NFT?
What is NFT?
A year's worth of work for freaking $66 million.
What's NFT? You keep mentioning it, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
An NFT is a non-fungible token. It's basically a unique digital asset. Is the simplest way to explain it.
So it's like a one-of-a-kind digital?
Yeah. Thing? So it's logged into the blockchain as an immutable ledger. Right.
Something that can't be cloned by like cloning stuff.
Right.
Like,
Technically, I
okay.
mean, well, you can clone the Mona Lisa, but there's still only one unique original.
Yeah.
So it's a similar concept where there's one logged into the blockchain, and then someone can screen cap it, but that's not the unique identified logged in one. And
Getcha.
I know a lot of us old folks don't understand it, but dude, most of these kids, man, all they do is digital crap. So if you're used to going on Roblox or Fortnite and spending money buying things,
No, I'm not 12, Mike.
Yeah.
I think
But that's the thing.
Nasser is a fan though of those things. Yeah, Roblox.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is like these kids today. I mean, anyone 20 and under probably they've been buying stuff on these video games their whole life. So they're used to buying digital assets, but when you're just buying one that's inside a particular video game, you don't really have ownership of it. But an NFT actually gives you ownership of it. So even if you've got if you're buying something like that on a video game, as long as it is logged in to the blockchain, then you can take that and you can trade it on any other platform. You can go probably end up one of these days you'll be able to go trade them on eBay. I guarantee you eventually you'll be trading NFTs on eBay.
There was this what was it? There's this game and it like people were like you can sell things in games like real money.
Right.
And this guy had like this account that had like this club and stuff and it sold for like $500,000 or some shit. And it's like why who does that?
Yeah, and it's all permanently stuck in that game. So if you ever just like stop playing that game, you lose your stuff.
Yeah.
It's insane.
I remember a guy I used to work with, he sold his World of Warcraft account because he knocked up a Sheila and was going to have to support the child. But he sold his World of Warcraft account for like $13,000 at the time. And I just remember thinking, whoa, who pays that?
Well, think about this. This is funny because I've talked to multiple people who used to play World of Warcraft back in the days when Bitcoin was used as in-game money. So, like, you remember Ben Henderson?
Yeah, I remember Ben.
Dude, that guy was talking about how when he used to actually, and one of my other audience members used to do it too. He was talking about like you'd spend like 50 Bitcoin on like the flaming sword of Algorand or whatever it is, and it's like you'd go to that's why they had these ancient Coinbase accounts, like 10-year-old Coinbase accounts, because they'd go spend $50 buying Bitcoin, and then they'd go spend that Bitcoin, ridiculous amounts of Bitcoin in today's dollars, on stupid in-game World of Warcraft crap.
Oh no!
You'd be kicking yourself these days.
I know, right? It's like, yeah, what's 50 Bitcoin today? It's $42,000 right now. It's like,
what's crazy is like World of Warcraft has a pretty big roster of actual like famous people that play.
Yeah.
I'm like, why? What is so fun about World of Warcraft?
It's the first real massive multiplayer online game, right?
Do you play video games, Mike? Is there any game you
I haven't had time, man. I haven't had time. I used to play Age of Empires, and for like a decade I played every iteration of Call of Duty, and I was really good at it. But I play it now and I freaking suck. What? Mommy has a question for me. Can I trust you two not to screw up my channel?
Oh, definitely not.
No, I won't screw up your channel. He might get it struck though. That's for sure.
So Dean, how are you?
I'm good. Speaking of things that cost a lot of money, have you checked out graphics cards?
No, I haven't. We're going to chase all of Mike's viewers away if we talk about graphics cards, though.
Dude, they're insane.
Yeah. Let's
My graphics card is going for like 800, 1200 used. And it's old. It's a 2070 Super Turbo Edition.
Yeah, I've got the 1080 Ti
Yeah.
water cooled.
Nice.
It's a good card. I like it.
Yeah, I have the Asus 2070 Super Evo, which is like a turbo edition. It's got that blower fan, the single.
Stop talking about video cards, Dean. I don't want to talk about video cards. I don't like talking about technology. Why don't you talk about your upcoming video this Monday with Mr. Dongs?
It's this Sunday, actually. We decided to move back.
This Sunday, you're having Mr. Dongs from that website. What, Penguin Farms or something?
Club Penguin. Yeah,
Club Penguin.
Mr. Dongs from Club Penguin.
Mr. Dongs from Club Penguin. And what are you going to be talking about with Mr. Dongs this Sunday?
Mr. Dongs from Club Penguin. Yeah. We're going to be going over numbers. I know. Very exciting. Numbers about Kickstarter versus Indiegogo. Which one is actually the better platform? And we have some interesting information from bots that have gathered the metadata and stuff.
Oh, very cool.
Spit it out.
What do you think,
You gotta
Mike?
watch.
Well, it's the Indiegogo versus Kickstarter debate that's going on. Do you have any thoughts, Mike? I know you've used both platforms.
I do
What do you
use
think?
both platforms.
What has been your experience using both, like in comparison to the other?
Well, I've never launched. Well, actually, I haven't launched Bless This Mess, but it failed the thing, so it didn't really find an audience there. But as far as like just having it, I put Monster Hunt 2 up there just to see if it'd do anything. If I didn't really pay it much attention, it made a couple $1,000s, so I didn't really push it. I just put it up there to see if any money would come in, and money came in. So,
are you drawing Monster Hunt 2, Mike? Who's the artist on that, or is that someone else?
No, Matthew Weldon, and the colors actually
okay.
are just about done. So, looking good.
All right, cool. Yeah, I've still got to back Monster Hunt 2. I've got Lone Star 3, and I've got a list of books I need to grab. I think are they coming down soon? Those campaigns, or is there any rush?
No, I'm not going to take it down until after the Shadowversity campaign launches.
Okay. Which
Not launch, because once it launches, Shad and I should be doing some co-promotion. And so with co-promotion for his graphic novel, I will be promoting Monster Hunt and Lone Star. So,
very wise decision.
Yeah, it's just irritating that it's taken this long. But there have been some hiccups along the line, but it's all done. Lone Star 2's drawn, penciled, inked. I am still waiting for colors. And now I have to letter it myself because my letterist died. Which is yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
I am too. I've known him for like 20 years, and just he got the and like weeks later, heart attack.
Oh,
what's the
we can't talk about the
you can't say the words.
Like the thingamajig, like
the thing.
Thing.
The thing with the stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like
stuff.
a drug deal, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sorry for your loss, man.
Yeah, he was my go-to guy, man, and he's a really good guy, and he is like the best letterer. And so to Bill.
Yeah, I'm pouring out my my drink that I don't drink because I don't drink, but in my head I'm pouring it out for you, man.
Yeah, I'm going to be lettering BitBoy 2, not BitBoy tomorrow and Monday. So
now I'm confused. Is BitBoy going to be a crowdfunded book, or is it an NFT? It's an NFT, right?
NFTs, yeah.
So there's only going to be one copy of BitBoy in existence. Is that right?
No. That's not how NFT. You can mint as many copies of an NFT as you want.
Yeah, it's just going to be limited to only those, right?
Yeah.
The ones
like so if you want to mint 10,000 copies of it, once you mint it, 10,000 copies is all that will be in that minting, right? So you can, if you want to do a second edition minting, like change a cover or change the artwork somehow or another, you could do that sort of thing. But yeah, so you can mint one copy of something or as many copies as you want, but it is a permanent number.
So you're not gonna like make a Wu-Tang comic, like one of a kind. Their final album was one of a kind.
Oh, no.
Did you see the U.S. government seized that from that?
From Martin
Shruggy guy?
Shkreli?
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they seized it and auctioned it off.
The Fauci algae. Yep, the Fauci algae. Thank you, Rhaegar. Appreciate it. Oh, I should put his he's got a GoFundMe. Hold on. Let me find it. I'm gonna share it. Because he did leave behind a family. And it's obviously a little bit devastating. So
yeah.
If anybody wants to help out, they're almost at their funding goal. Link is in the chat. Tim Pool voiced Fauci on Freedom Tunes new episode. I almost died. I'll have to check that out.
Do you guys like Tim Pool?
Yeah.
He's okay.
He's a good little half Korean fella.
Yeah.
He's okay for a lefty.
I mean, he's not. I mean, in today's standards, he's not very left.
No, he's. You know what? He's a lot the way because he was, sort of in the skate punk scene and all that stuff, just like I was, and I kind of just roll my eyes at all my old punk rocker friends who are like, here's to the government. I'm like, who are you? What are you talking about?
I grew up in like the Bay Area, California, and
yeah, me too, San Jose.
Yeah, I lived in the peninsula, like San Mateo, San Bruno, South City, all those places.
KTVU, bro.
What?
KTVU.
The radio station?
KTVU, Channel 2.
No, I don't.
How old are you?
I'm, a
16.
few years older than Nasser.
Oh, okay.
But
so you didn't watch TV growing up. You watched the internet.
I did watch TV, but I don't watch any TV anymore. Like at all. I don't even watch people. I used to watch a lot of bad YouTube, and I decided that was unhealthy, except for Well-Red's YouTube.
I was going to say,
YouTube.
You're still watching bad YouTube because I see you watch Well-Red's show.
No, I have it on mute, and I'm just in the chat starting shit.
Oh, man, I wish I could mute it in StreamYards, but I'm stuck in there. I have to listen to it.
Wait, what were we talking about?
KTU.
Oh, yeah, all my friends, yeah, because, like, I skated, like, up until I was an adult. And all my friends are just super, super left. And it's like...
Doesn't make sense, does it?
Man,
yeah, these are the kids that were flipping off cops and, freaking... And now they're all about the government.
Well, I mean, I don't even know if they're all about the government, but they're like...
Dude, if they're on the left, they're all about the government. They just don't even understand that they are.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, to an extent... You can say that also about like, well, not anymore. It's so weird because the right used to be like big government intervention, like wars
during the Bush era,
and now it's like the left is
no.
The left are the war hawks, and
let's not confuse the Republicans with the right.
Okay,
that's why I've always been an independent. It's like,
well, you get what I'm saying though. Is like it's so weird because like it was like you had like the Christian like moms that were upset about South Park and thought that should be taken down, and that was seen as like a right talking point, and then like now it's like things have kind of shifted as far as
censorship.
Yeah, and war.
There are elements where I agree with you. That that is accurate. But it is weird, man. It's like nobody seems to care that Trump didn't. I mean, all these people who have been anti-war their whole lives, and then we finally have a president who doesn't take us into another foreign war.
All of a sudden, yeah.
What? No, I don't care.
Yeah, but like it's weird because like the left are seen as like the war hawks now, and it's like why? Well, that's weird.
Yeah, when the left are the war hawks, that's
like
communism.
It's yeah. This is the dark timeline, guys.
Yeah, it's a scary, scary time to be alive.
Yep.
I think things will get better. I think it's what is it like that? It goes in cycles. Things get bad, and they get better, then they get
bad, and then they get not as bad, but then they get worse, and then they're like back to bad.
Okay, so let's aim for not so bad.
No. It just continues.
Yeah, Tim Pool talks about like some 80-year cycle, and like we're like at the cusp of another crap storm.
I think we're already in it, right, guys?
Well,
like,
I've got my Pokemon cards. Good luck, everybody else.
Well, I mean, think about if the dollar is deposed, and that causes like economic turmoil across the world because the financial system is ultimately upheaved. Yeah, your Pokemon cards might be the way to go, or Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies.
Or shotgun shells.
Shotgun shells.
Yeah.
I've got some of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the fourth turning. Is that what it's called? I think that's what he's called. Oh, that's what it's called. Anyways, I'm done with my drink, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate everyone hanging out, but I'm not going to do a 7-hour stream.
Ooh, no.
Good. That's a good thing, Mike. I'm constantly telling him those streams need to be shorter, but he just keeps doing them.
That was insane.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah, I agree. I go
woke
on
up
there
in the middle of the night and it was still on. I was like, what is happening?
I go on there purposefully to like make sure it goes on longer. Mostly because it's bad content, and I want to bring that upon Well Red's channel. And
then I have to timestamp it.
Oh yeah, it really is just to mess with Smug because he's got to timestamp it.
Thank you, Dean. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. Well, thanks guys for being here. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So God bless us, everyone. Risey, sorry you couldn't make it back in here, but peace. Stop taking the Lord's name in vain. Love to everyone. And
bye, guys. Thanks for having me on, Mike.
You got it, DA.